Hey, Tom Beal here, coming to you from a dark pre-sunrise here at the beach in Boca Raton, Florida. So the good news is you don't need to see me for this, and the better news is the concepts that I'll be chatting about here can give you a new frame to understand how to deal with challenges, how to deal with uncertainty, how to deal with obstacles that will indefinitely come across your path, regardless if you're an eager entrepreneur looking to dramatically grow your results, or if you're just chilling, retired, or got a nice setup and all, life is good. One thing you will recognize is life comes with chaos. No level of success eliminates any of us from difficulties, from challenges, from obstacles, from setbacks. That's just how life works. The only time that we'll have relief from chaos, relief from those things, is when we're 6 feet under. So how to deal with chaos, how to deal with twists and turns that were unexpected on your journey. And it boils back to a concept that I learned while in the Marine Corps. And the concept was this. Now, first of all, picture the frame of the Marine Corps. You're in one of the elite fighting forces in the United States military. So in the Marine Corps, not only will obstacles rise, adversities will rise, but so will enemies. And here's one of the concepts that we learn. If and when in hand-to-hand combat, if someone were to pull out a knife, the first lesson is you have to expect to get cut. Expect to get cut. Peter, good morning from the U.S. Sean, good morning from the U.S. So what does that mean, expect to get cut? What it means is this. When someone pulls a knife on you in a Marine Corps setting where they're looking to take your life and it's literally kill or be killed, you immediately have to assume and actually expect that you're going to be cut. And here's why. If you don't and think, you know what, I can get through this and not even without a scratch, boom, all of a sudden your arm gets cut. You look at your arm like, holy crap, I'm cut. Now they stab you and kill you in the chest. So when you expect to get cut, you don't let the small, minor flesh wounds hold you back or surprise you, ultimately distracting you for that brief second which takes away your life. So okay, Tom, I'm not in the Marine Corps. I'm not in a situation where it's kill or be killed generally in my business. Hopefully all of us are that's a supreme rarity that none of us will ever face. But here is the reality. We're living in a day and age where change happens at a pace unlike any other time in history. And with change comes chaos. With change comes uncertainty. With change comes plans not going to plans. With that comes obstacles, challenges, adversities that sometimes put us on our knees. And here's the twist on expect to get cut. Fabian, what's happening? Good to see you. And that twist is this. Like I said, whether you're an entrepreneur or just happy, retired, or doing your own thing on your own time, chaos is a part of life. But here's the thing that expands beyond expect to get cut. Expect to get kicked in the nuts. As a person who's alive, and as a person who is an entrepreneur, expect to get kicked in the nuts repeatedly, daily. Now, for the women who might come across this, what does it feel like to get kicked squarely in the nuts? Well, it takes a second or two to kick in, and then you turn over and you're pretty much useless for a little while. Until you get kicked a few times and you start to recognize, I don't die. It's pretty painful, but I wouldn't wish this on myself or anybody, but I live through it and I make it through. And if you do some research on YouTube nowadays, you'll see some martial artists where there's someone across from them just literally kicking them with extreme force over and over and over in the groin. Now, those people have trained for years and years and years to deal with that type of pain. And if you think about it, in business, there's a direct correlation between the level of problems you can solve and the level of income you create for yourself and for your business, which directly relates to how well you reply and respond to being kicked in the balls over and over again. So, like I said in the Marine Corps, expect to get cut translates into life as expect, as an entrepreneur even more so, to get kicked in the balls. Now figuratively, not literally. So women, just picture extreme pain happening that makes you utterly useless until you begin to expect it, and until you recognize, I either just recently was kicked in the balls, I'm about to be kicked in the balls like any second, or in the near future I will be kicked in the balls. Shane, what's happening? Tina, what's happening? So for those who joined late, this is me having the epiphany of like, okay, in the Marine Corps I learned to expect to get cut. If someone pulls a knife, the first thing you must do if you want to survive is know that you will be cut. Expect that you'll get cut. So that way when you are cut, it doesn't distract you. Oh shoot, I got cut in the arm. When you look at your arm for a brief second, you're distracted, and now they kill you. So in business and in life, we have to expect to get kicked in the balls. Continually, over and over. And the more we expect it, the less it shakes us. Shane, good to see you, brother. And here's what I mean. Let's just put it this way. When bullies pick on people, they want the bully to curl up and cry, and oh, look at the bully crying, look at the kid crying. Bullies get joy from that. Life, when it kicks you in the nuts, enjoys watching you bent over in pain, and they sit there laughing. Karen, what's happening? And laughing and like, hey, look at this, look at, I hit him real good, I got a real good one on this one, here, look it out, check it. And they'll do it again and again and again. Now, if you're a master and you've emotionally grown and you have expected to get kicked in the groin, kicked in the nuts, it doesn't shock you. It doesn't keel you over. Yes, you may feel the pain, but you, like the old commercial, never let them see you sweat. You don't keel over. You actually say, interesting. Wow, how did I not see that one coming? All right, but now that this information is newly brought to my attention, what's my next step? And life just like, oh shoot, we got an expert on our hands. We got someone who can handle this kick that we thought was pretty darn good and pretty darn powerful. It didn't waver them for a second. Maybe it put them off the path for one step, two step, but they quickly got back on path without keeling over, without screaming, without calling their friends, without telling stories to everyone who would listen about how they just got kicked in the nuts. Now, I'm hoping this epiphany is resonating with you and helping you understand how, as an entrepreneur, how someone who's above the ground today, not 6 feet under, because we won't have a day without getting kicked in the nuts. Not as severe. Some are less severe than others, until we're underground, until it's no longer we're able to breathe. We're dead and gone. So expect that chaos. Here we go. What we got here? Karen, exactly. I don't sweat. That's right. So I know each of you, as my friends, are experienced martial arts masters who can stand there as life kicks you repeatedly over and over, be like, okay, all right, that's all you got? Good, okay, good, because I'm used to that. Now, here's the kicker. Life kind of waits, and life is sneaky. Life is going to try to creep in when you aren't expecting it. Like you're talking to your grandma and you're getting a real intimate conversation. Boom, from behind, bam, squarely got you and caught both of them right against the bone. You're like, oh man, I had my guard down. I didn't expect that one. I did not think that was coming right now. And holy cow, it got me good. So, Sarah, what's happening? So, as entrepreneurs, we learn how to handle bigger problems. We learn to take those adversities, those challenges, that change that throws us off track for a second but gets us right back in the path, because we are now like those martial arts masters who can repeatedly get kicked in the groin and just stand there looking at the person kicking them like, that's all you got? And these are big, athletic, hefty, solid kicks. And that's what life is doing. Now, so instead of us being surprised, like, holy cow, I can't believe I got kicked in the nuts again, we expect it and expect those challenges, expect those adversities to occur and handle it like, Very interesting. I didn't see that one coming. And I'm bringing this up because this conversation occurs with many of my well-known multi-million-dollar clients. And the one thing that we count on is change. The one thing we count on is challenge. The one thing we count on are plans not going to plan. The one thing we count on is life kicking us in the nuts, especially when we're not expecting it, especially when we're like, you know what, I'm pretty much a martial arts expert. I could handle anything you got, life. Show me what you got. Boom, hits us from surprise, from a direction that it hadn't hit us yet in, and we're like, oh, okay, I thought I was good, and this one got me. This one got me good too. So there's that old song, more money, more problems. That's right, and not in a negative manner, but in a direct correlation between us as entrepreneurs, us as value creators, us as people on this journey. The larger the problems and challenges we're able to handle, the larger our results will be. There's an absolute direct correlation to that. So make it a goal not to try to avoid and never get cut. If we go back to that Marine Corps analogy, I can beat this person without getting cut. Don't get cocky. Expect to be a master who is able to be like those martial artists that have trained for decades and decades. And if you do a Google search, maybe I'll post one below, where a highly skilled kicker is just repeatedly kicking them square in the nuts over and over again. And they just sit there unfazed. That's how we need to be as we emotionally grow as entrepreneurs, as we emotionally grow as people. Life is going to throw us curveballs. Life is going to throw us kicks from directions we thought we had handled, and it catches us just right when our guard is down. And sometimes we'll keel over a little bit, but take a deep breath, like, all right, I didn't see that one coming. Time to get back on path, get back on track. So expect to get kicked in the balls. And yes, ladies, figuratively, not literally, you know what this is all about. Expect a pain, expect challenges, expect difficulties, expect chaos to be on your path. You aren't on a path of ease. You aren't on a path that has given you a medal that says you aren't going to have any more challenges personally or professionally. So just recognize that, expect it, and sit there calmly, look back at that challenge, say, you know what, all right, I didn't see that one coming. But knowing what I now know, what's the next step? What's the next step? And one step at a time, it's amazing how far we can progress. I hope this is helpful. Remember, expect to get cut, expect to get kicked in the balls, but be a master who laughs at it and who just expects it, smiles, and let's be honest, life is like, dang, I'm dealing with a master right here. That would put anyone else on the ground. This person's just staring at me, smiling, like, all right, that's what you got? All right, I'm on this, I got this. All right, you've got this, make it happen. Go face today with courage. Go face today with confidence that you can handle all obstacles, all challenges, anything that comes your way, because you are amazing. I'll talk with you soon. Make today great.